Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Yeah. Wow, this is fun. Welcome to the Calvin Dean Show, live at SoFi. We are in this tent right outside the stadium, and we are, this is a live show, taped, mind you, but live. And, man, thank you so much for coming out here. This is going to be a great show. This is a Super Bowl weekend show. My name is Calvin Dean, of course. If you go to thecalvindeanshow.com right after this, or even on your phones right now, and you can submit a question as I speak on your phone. Just go to my Contact Me and just submit your question. I'll get it on my phone out here. And I know we're doing safe distancing, people, and because we are in a tent. And I just wanted to thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. This is Super Bowl 56. Wow. We got the home team, which actually the Rams aren't the home team here. But this is their home stadium. SoFi Stadium's gorgeous, multi-billion-dollar stadium. I can't believe this thing. It just looks, there's a lake out here. It's gorgeous at night right now. And, it's Friday night. And, wow. I can't believe it. The Los Angeles Rams made it to the Super Bowl. This is what their whole big plan was right in the beginning of the season with the Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford trade with Detroit. And they're all in. This kid is for real. I'll tell you something. I've been following Matthew Stafford for years. 9 years at Detroit. You got to think of it. Think about this. Megatron was one of the, prolific pass catchers, from Detroit. Megatron was awesome. But there was a certain person who made him awesome. And same with Cooper Kupp. Isn't that funny? Is how, you get a great quarterback, and this quarterback, and they're like, it's Megatron, it's Cooper Kupp. No, it's Matthew Stafford, guys. It's Matthew Stafford. That's how good he is. I told everyone, I've always raved about Matthew Stafford. I bet you the Detroit fans, all my relatives from Detroit. And, I just wanted condolences to the Bach family. My Aunt Florence just passed away. I just wanted to send that out to my family. Love you guys. Really love you. They got to be going, nuts, really. Think about it. They're man for 9 years. The only reason why they won those 9 years was because of Matthew Stafford. They didn't win many games because they're as terrible it can be. It's the organization, people. It's not the player. It's just an organization that needs to be revamped, But we won't go there. Steve, stop. Anyway, we had some people here before, I started, and they were writing, questions, what they want me to talk about. And, Steve from Delaware, Maryland. There we go. Delaware and Maryland, right? Oh, Delaware. Okay. Oh, your parents live in Maryland. Great. Okay. So, anyway, it's been fun. It's been fun. And, there's been some stuff. I want to go over my take on the game and how these teams got here. Okay. Now, I do have a buddy of mine, Marlon. He's a Bengal fan. And, he's been a Bengal lover all year. Jamar Chase, he's his fantasy nut, and he, you got Jamar Chase, and I was like, huh, Joe Burrow, huh? Yeah. Phew. You got him. Yeah, you do have a great team, my friend. And they deserve to be here. Listen, it doesn't matter how you get, it matters how you get here. And they're not here just because of just true luck. They just aren't. They beat a very, very good Kansas City Chief game. Very, very good Kansas City Chief team. And, Wow. They went toe-to-toe and they won, and hats off to the Cincinnati Bengals, everyone. Hats off. And what about the San Francisco 49ers against the Los Angeles Rams, right? And Nikki's Niners, my friend, cute little girl up in San Francisco, she just loves those Niners. She was a Jimmy G fan like myself. I was a Jimmy G fan. And, think about it. Every game has that thing where it was 9:47 left in the fourth quarter, right? And they were 10 points up. Yeah, 10 points up. And Matthew Stafford underthrew the ball probably a good 10 yards. It was just a missed throw. Everyone has them. And he it went right into the safety's hands. Right in his breadbasket, guys. It wasn't like a hard catch. The ball was right there. Right there. And I thought he had an interception. But then he dropped the ball. Wow. Now that right there was the turning point. There's always a turning point in a game. And that turning point right there was that's what it was about. And is that better, everyone? The mic? Thank you. And so, that right there, it could have been the difference if he would have caught the ball, intercepted it, and they could have came down, and let's say they scored, and then, wow, then their Rams are really in trouble, right? So there was always a point. That right there was luck. Okay? Like I said, teams get here, and it's not just luck that they get here with, but there's always luck involved. There has to be. There just is. It's a game, and these teams are very, very good. This year was amazing. Think about it. Cincinnati Bengals in the Super Bowl. Could you, in the beginning of the season, could you actually think that you would hear me talk about the Super Bowl and have the Cincinnati Bengals, in the loop? It's just, I don't understand it, don't get mad at me, Cincinnati Bengals. You guys are from Cincinnati. Good. Anyway, you don't get mad at me when I talk about this with the Tennessee Titans. By the way, I've never liked the Titans all year. Of course, Henry and the way, but the coaching staff really blew that game. And when I talked about it in one of my other shows, how there was 20 seconds left, and they just got a first down and they're running the ball, and they're really not, they're not a big passing team. And why are they passing a button hook? Inside button hook, guys. Inside button hook, 12 yards down the road. That wouldn't even gotten into field goal range with 20 seconds left. Why are you doing? I don't understand the concept. Run the ball, let the clock run out, go into overtime now, and there's a reason for that. Your team had 9 sacks against Cincinnati. Nine sacks. You have Derrick Henry. Even if you don't win the toss, more or less, those 9 sacks, they're going to come after you. You're going to get sacked. They're going to get the ball back. Most likely, it's going to happen that way, or they're going to just score a field goal. Or something like that. Do you understand? It gives your team a chance, and then you have Derrick Henry, and you could just pound. And if they didn't score or whatever, you could just pound the ball, and then score and win the. The coaching staff of the Tennessee Titans right at the end of the game, they lost the game. Same with the Buffalo Bills with the 14 seconds left. They lost the game. The coaching staff did. And the Tampa Bay Bucks. I'm sorry. He has a good defensive coordinator, really. The last year's Super Bowl when he held Mahomes to 9 points. Wow, Hats off. But to call an all out blitz and have Cooper Kupp, what was the wide receiver of the year award, and I don't get it. I don't get how he would let them, Todd Bowles. Yeah, that's it. And he would allow that, and that that was a bad call, and there was 19 seconds left in the game, and the Rams had no timeouts. What are you thinking? What? I don't get it. You're on the 25-yard line. What are you thinking? Oh my God! Wow. I'm just, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand that call. So there was 3 teams that day, that weekend, that should have won or should have. Oh, I know Buffalo should have won. Period. Buffalo should have won. Kansas City should have never been in the game last week or week after. Excuse me. No, they shouldn't have. It should have been the Buffalo Bills, and I think the Buffalo Bills would have beat the Cincinnati Bengals, and it would have been the Cincinnati Bengals. It would have been the Buffalo Bills against the Tampa Bay, or no, not the Tampa Bay, or Los Angeles Rams. I'm going to give it to the Rams. Tampa Bay gave them the game by doing that, and then they played a great game against the San Francisco 49ers. I called the 49ers in that game. I thought they were a better team. Just because of the running aspect, and the luck of the draw came out, and the safety dropped the ball on the San Francisco 49ers. It was Matthew Stafford threw it right to him. Yeah, I was praising Matthew. I was praising him. I know, but so that's how these teams got here. Not saying that these teams aren't great. They are. One team is one team, the other team's the other team. We're going to go into that right now. And so anyway, it is like hot in here, right? I mean, we have some air conditioning going on. If you hear something in the background, air conditioning's off. Thank you. Anyway, it's been hot. They cooled this tent down before I got in here, and the air conditioning is off. Thank you. And we're just we're trying to look at what's this game's all about, how the teams got here, and what we're going to look at, and let's look at this game. Yeah. Okay, we have like 3 people here from Dallas, Steve and his 2 kids. They wanted me to. They had a question, and they asked. They were the first ones here, so they were asking me about if I thought that the Dallas Cowboys would go back to this, to the playoffs next year, and maybe even go into the Super Bowl. And my take on that is most likely they'll probably be back in the thick of things. I just don't see that they wouldn't. Why wouldn't they? They have a great team. I mean, I think Dak Prescott's going to be even better next year. Can you imagine that? But they're gonna have to do some soul searching. Armani Cooper. Excuse me, Cooper. Armani Cooper. Yes, I know. Remember live. And I think, I don't think they'll be able to keep him. I don't think they should. It's just C.D. Lamb. He just putzed out near the end. Gallup got hurt. Zeke. Something. Yeah. There's something's my thing with the with the Dallas Cowboys is that they used to be a big running team. They had this massive offensive line, right? And they just feed the ball. And that was their big thing. Look at Tony Dorsett, Emmitt Smith, Zeke, and Pollard. Sure, Pollard. Great player, Pollard. Anyway, It's just the whole thing with the Dallas Cowboys. That's, when you have a play action like the San Francisco 49ers play action, it's deadly. It's deadly because they're running the ball. But if you're not running ball, a play action is really nothing. It's like a laugh. I mean, yeah. Oh, you're in the back. You're in the, as a linebacker, middle linebacker, and you go, play action. You're not going to throw. You're not going to run the ball. You can't. So that's how I look at that team. I think they need to shore up the offensive line again. And I think they need to get some run blockers in the lineup, not just pass protectors. You know what I mean? There's a major difference. I mean, you look at the San Francisco 49ers, that offense is awesome. I mean, that run offense is great, So, San Francisco 49ers, Kelly, yeah. My one good friend, Nikki, she's a big 49er fan. And then Kelly asked me a question. Do you think Jimmy G will be back next year? Oh, man. I don't think so. That's why they got Trey Lance. And they, first round pick. I just don't see them keeping Jimmy G. I think they'll get some good real estate with Jimmy G. The only question mark is his availability. His talent is great. I mean, he's a drop back passer. So you're just going to have to find a team that has that drop back passing capability. I would probably with him. Boy, I can't see maybe a New York Giants with Jimmy G. He'd probably be torn up because the Giants just are terrible. Maybe Houston. Houston would be a good fit for him. But he's such a orient. You know who would be a great fit? I'll tell you this. This just came to me. Oh my God, this would be a great pick. Wentz out, Jimmy G in. Indianapolis Colts. Boom. Oh my God. Come on, man. Come on. The QB whisperer. Oh, that would just be wow. The Indianapolis Colts, guys. Wow. If I was the Colts, I'd go after Jimmy G. And there's your win. He's a winner. That's the whole thing. Everyone, they're all on this Jimmy. He's a winner, guys. He's a winner. He's won more games than he lost. He's a winner. Not many quarterbacks can do that. Not many quarterbacks can say that. Really, they can't. Especially in a short amount of time that he has actually been starting. So, hopefully that answered your question. I don't think I think he's going to be going. I would love to see him in Indianapolis. That would be exciting. Put him on a winning team. Indy really blew it near the end. Jacksonville loses to Jacksonville at the end of the year. How embarrassing is that? Wow, is that embarrassing? Whew. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's go. Let's talk about this game. It's going to be exciting. I mean, all of you are going, right? Here? Raise your hand. Wow. Almost all of you. Wow. Great. I know. Yeah. Expensive. I know. Yeah. I know it's very expensive. Very expensive. So, let's look at this team. Let's see. And why not? Let's just look at all the odds and all that good stuff. Well, the game starts at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, mind you. Okay, in Los Angeles. It's going to be televised on NBC, Peacock, and Telemundo. Okay. The Los Angeles Rams ended up at 12-5, and the Cincinnati Bengals 10-7. And if you want to look at, the comparison, these teams are pretty much almost even in a way, they just are. Sorry about that, guys. It's the computer here. It's not home. So, it's a really, if you look at the stats wise, this game, everyone says Goliath, it's the whole, mega monster against the little person, it's just, no, I don't think so at all. Because, the Rams offense is ninth, right? Cincinnati Bengals is 13th. The defenses are the same. The defense for the Los Angeles Rams, they're 17th. And the Cincinnati Bengals is 18th. The passing is like almost the same. 5th against 7th. 5th for the Rams and 7th for the Bengals. And the rushing is just a little bit better for the Bengals. 23 and 25 for the Rams. This is a very, very close game. It looks very close. The last time these two teams played, it was 3 years ago, October 26, 2019. And the Los Angeles Rams in Los Angeles beat the Cincinnati Bengals 24-10. But mind you, come on now. That's 3 years ago. And, Joe Burrow is all that and then some. The guy is so good, guys. So good. It's a fun thing to read on this stuff. Really fun. How he got here, the terrible leg injury, it was his rookie season. And I predicted it, unfortunately. It was not a fun thing to predict, but I said, man, if they start him the first year, he's going to get hurt. And I'm so sorry. So sorry I predicted that. But now if you want to look at it, this team is really good, the Cincinnati Bengals. They have Tyler Boyd, Higgins or Jamar Chase. Those guys are really, 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 really good guys. Very, very good, So I just wanted to touch on that. Is that the rookie receiver Jamar Chase? That guy is just he's like he reminds me of like Tyreek Hill in a way, but more of an Odell Beckham type of body, and he's just dynamic. If he gets the ball in open field, watch out. Watch out. It's like Tyreek Hill. Watching Tyreek Hill. He is really, really good. Jamar Chase is an excellent wideout. Excellent wideout, He's going to be tough. Now, it's all about the team, who plays who and who's, but this Cincinnati Bengals team is just, you have T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase. I think Jamar Chase, even though, Cooper Kupp and Odell were, it's just like two number one wide receivers. You double team one, you're going to leave the other one open, and that's not too smart. And so how are you going to play them? You play them underneath, they're going to kill you deep. You play them deep, they're going to kill you underneath. It's just it's a no-win situation. Win for the Los Angeles Rams, no win for the Cincinnati Bengals. But on the other hand, their defenses are really ranked evenly, and Jamar Chase, I'm telling you, he's really good, guys. And then Joe Burrow, he's been playing with him since when, right? Championship, and at LSU, and T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd, they're awesome as well. It's just wow. They are definitely stars. I think both of them are. I think they both are really, really good. Higgins, there, has generated 1,999 yards receiving in 2 seasons, almost 1,000 a season, including 1,091 yards this year, even with Jamar Chase emergence. Even with Jamar Chase, that Mr. Higgins, T. Higgins, has over 1,000 yards in receivings. Okay. I mean, come on. Bengals receiving yards in the AFC Championship game was 103. He has earned 95-plus yards in 6 of his last 9 games, including the playoffs. And the 11.9 air yards per target this season are the most in the NFL. The minimum would be around 15 targets, and that's per the next gen. That comes from Next Gen Stats. If you're a sports nut like myself, you read Next Gen Stats all the time. It's just you have to. I mean, you got to stay on top of it, because if you don't, then you kind of look stupid if you're going to call a game. When the ball's in the air, this is what he said. This is Mr. T. Higgins. Ready? He said, "When the ball's in the air, my job is to catch it. If I'm not catching it, nobody's going to catch it." That's pretty cool. I like that. The guy is a very, very, very good wideout. Very, very good wide. So, I mean, this kid's all world. T. Higgins, guys. Not Jamar Chase. I mean, T. Higgins. The guy is just... And then Boyd, he's the best. This is a lot of these analysts. He's one of the best slot receivers in the league. He just is. He's 27 years old, and he's been with Cincinnati for 6 years. Led the Bengals in receiving in 2018, 2019, surpassing 1,000-yard mark in each of those seasons. Boyd is, I'm telling you something. Joe Burrow is having a fun time. He's got some good. And then you got Joe Mixon. Huh? Oh, come on, man. Joe Mixon. Wow. I'm telling you, and then Burrows. He's been running like yeah. No. Someone said Lamar Jackson? No. Not even close to Josh Allen. No. I'm thinking more like Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. Wow. He's good. Now, mind you, there's a little, with him trying to run. Ask what happened last week, 2 weeks ago to Jimmy G and Aaron Donald. There's a little difference. So I don't know. It's just you. I don't know if they'll have a spy on him or not. But man, the Rams have an all-star team for this. You just have to look at everybody and try to point out as much as possible what's going on with this game. Now, the thing of it is with Odell Beckham, he reclaimed his dominance, but he had one good season. And, and then he kept getting hurt. But finally, he's on a great team and someone who believes in him. And, he's ready. He's ready. I can't wait to see him play in this Super Bowl. This is going to be a fun one, guys. This is going to be a really, really, really fun Super Bowl. You have some great players. Akers is back. right? Wow. I mean, Mixon, Boyd, Higgins, Chase, Cup. Man, I mean, Jen Jefferson, he goes on, take Higbee. Oh, my God, Odell. I mean, Matthew Stafford, Burrows. Oh, my God, really? Donald. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. I mean, I can go on and on about both teams. And, you know, just because one of the teams or both of the teams were, I considered, you know, they hit a bit of luck during the playoffs, but still, they won, and they're good. They're very good, you know, and they both deserve to be here. They both deserve to be here, period. They both do. So, I mean, you know, after spending his career, Odell, in like the spotlight, you know, he seems to finally have been comfortable, I think. I really do think. I mean, look at the results on the field, you know. I mean, Odell caught 5 touchdowns in 8 regular season games with the Rams, has become a really crucial, you know, X option factor, you know, that option, you know, opposite Cooper Kupp, you know. I mean, Cooper Kupp had this, I don't know, it's a monstrosity, you know, year. I mean, Cooper Kupp, come on, you know, monster year. And, you know, wow. So, I mean, this is going to be a fun game. I mean, I can't wait. I think it will. I think it's going to be a lot closer than everyone thinks. I really believe in that. The Rams, unfortunately, have placed Tyler Higbee on injured reserve. And they activated Darrell Henderson off of IR ahead of the Super Bowl. So, Tyler Higbee, that's a big hit. That is a really big hit. I mean, you have Blanton, but he's not a Tyler Higbee. I think Tyler really came into his own near the end of the year until he got hurt. And I just don't. It's too bad that he's out for the. That's a big blow. That's a big blow because he's really good, and plus it's just that he's not just really good. Him and Stafford were really clicking, you know. Now Stafford, look at he lit it up to Blayton and the other wideout, and excuse me. So I just don't know if they have the power on the tight end. Unfortunately, that's a loss. So Cam Akers and Sony Michel will have to make it up, right? I mean, they're going to have to. They're going to have to make up for the loss. They're going to have to really, really shine. And Henderson, you know, he was placed on IR. And he had suffered, I believe it was an MCL injury. Week 16 win over the Vikings. You know, he's a definite threat. Good for them getting people back. You know, and you know because Cam Akers has had that unfortunate dilemma of fumbling the ball. Sony Michel, he's great because Sony's been into how many Super Bowls with Tom Brady, you know, and he's a winner. So, and he knows how to handle. I think Sony Michel's gonna have a big game. I really do. It's just like White. Remember White of the New England Patriots? Yeah, remember him, James White. Yeah, and man, he he would always have a great Super Bowl. Him and Tom Brady, you know. How about the GOAT going out? You know, God, man, the GOAT. How about the GOAT? Guys, Mr. Tom Brady retires. Yeah, I know. Man, 22 seasons, his last season was his best season. Oh my God. Oh my God. 5,316 yards, 43 touchdowns. Come on, man. Really? 44 years old. Come on, man. He had his best year on his last year. He was in the league for 22 years. There will never be another one like. I don't care. You could talk to me. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. He didn't have, and mind you, he never had the major superstars around him like Tampa last year, right? He never had that. Never. I mean, he always had, 1 year. I mean, he did have Randy Moss. They were going undefeated, and they lost in the Super Bowl with the Giants, the helmet catch. And, but I mean, he never really, it just, wow, Tom Brady. And I was in disagreement. Don't hate me on this one about Aaron Rodgers winning the MVP. I think it should have been to Tom Brady. Oh yeah. Come on. It should have been Tom Brady. It just should have. Rodgers lost. He lost, and he didn't even throw a touchdown, and went the loss to San Francisco 49ers. Looked terrible. I know it was cold. I know it was a terrible, but still, he just wasn't in command of anything. So it's all about Aaron Rodgers too. I'm not a big fan. I mean, it's all about him. What's good for him? It's never the team. It's always him. He has this thing. I think like this mental block type of thing where he sits there and it's all about him. And he's a great player. Don't get me wrong, but he doesn't win. He hasn't won a championship game. He hasn't, in a long time. He hasn't. I mean, San Francisco has their number. Like he has Chicago's number, right? I own you. Well, San Francisco owns you, Mr. Rodgers. Anyway, Nikki's Niners. Yeah, I just, that just, I crawled. It made me bent, them giving it to Rodgers. It just made me bent. But, who am I, right? So let's continue with this. Like I said, Sony Michel, I think he's going to have a big game. And then we're going to go to, just the Super Bowl injury reports. Like I said, I told you that Tyler Higbee is out. And also Joseph Noteboom is out as well. He's an offensive lineman. And now the Bengals, the only person that's questionable is Uzma. That is his knee. That's question. When you're questionable, most likely they'll play. Most likely. Come on, it's a Super Bowl. Shoot it up and play. I used to do that, and now I'm paying for it. But anyway, now this game is such a good game. It's going to be fun to watch. It's just going to be fun to watch. I can't wait. It's going to be now they always before let's just do the top 10 power rankings. The NFL, they did their power rankings at the end of the year, at the end of the playoffs, and I don't understand this. They put the Kansas City Chiefs as number 1. The 2 would be the San Francisco 49ers. I thought the Niners should have been here. The Los Angeles Rams 3, and the Cincinnati Bengals 4. And the Buffalo Bills 5. Bills should have been before the Chiefs. That's their mistake right there. And then the Green Bay Packers, of course, the Tampa Bay Bucks. They were all hurt this year. But anyway, great season. Then you got 8th is the Tennessee Titans. It's a top 8. It's just that's the rankings in Championship Sunday. That's what before the those championship games they had that ranking. So virtually, if you go off the rankings, the Kansas City Chiefs lost, San Francisco 49ers lost, the Rams won, and the Cincinnati Bengals won. So the 3 and the 4th rankings both won. Top 4. Hello. That's why they're in the Super Bowl. All right. I know. It's it's going on to 40 minutes, and we are a 45-minute show. So we're going to make our okay. Here, one more question. I'm sorry. Okay. New York Giants, Millie? Is your name Millie? Millie Jackson. Okay. Millie. Where are you from in New York? Wow. Poughkeepsie. That's way upstate. Yeah, that's way upstate. I know where that is. Great. Gorgeous up there, isn't it? Cold. Yeah, cold. Not like right now, 90 degrees. Boy, Giants. I just I feel sorry for a New York Giant fan. I feel sorry for you guys. Really do. But boy, I don't see Daniel Jones. I guess they were talking they were going to keep him. I don't think he has the offensive line to even players to, give him the credit. I don't think Barkley. I think he's done. I hate to tell you that, but I think his knee injury that he had the year before, and he tried to come back. When he came back the first year, usually the second year's better off of an ACL tear. So maybe he'll get some speed back. He seemed like he was getting a little bit back near the end of the season, but I don't know. I really don't think so. So I know they get some good picks in the first round, and we'll see. I'm dumbfounded with the New York Jets. The Giants and the Jets, right? Both New York teams, terrible. And look at the California teams this year: San Francisco, Los Angeles, Chargers, Rams. Great teams, and just great coaches as well. McVay, you can't say enough of him, right? And Zach Taylor over Cincinnati Bengals, 2 great coaches. It's going to be a great game. I am ready. Are you guys ready? I'm sure you are. And follow the CalvinDeanShow.com. Everyone here, write me, give me your addresses and everything, everyone, and mark down what city you guys are from, and you guys are all get hats, okay? Yep, right from NFLShop.com. Yeah, it's NFLShop.com, and just my website, the Calvin Dean Show. But that's where I get the products from. I get them from the NFLShop.com. That's correct. My website's the CalvinDeanShow.com. The CalvinDeanShow.com. Okay. Thank you. Okay, everyone, let's do it. Come on now. The winner, yes, the winner of 56 Super Bowl of the NFL will go to, are you ready? The winner of Super Bowl 56 will go to the Los Angeles Rams from the Los Angeles. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. Yes, I called the Los Angeles Rams. beating the Cincinnati Bengals. It's going to be a close game, but the Rams will pull it out. I believe in Matthew Stafford. I think he has more years against Joe Burrow. I think they're both very, very good. I think both teams are very, very good. Odell Beckham, Kupp, even though they're missing Higbee, I think they have the firepower. And the McVay being there again, I think he's more comfortable now. And Joe Burrow, hats off. I think it's going to be a great game. I hope Joe, proves me wrong. I hope the Cincinnati Bengals prove me wrong, but I don't think I'm going to be wrong on this one. Have a wonderful time. Remember, my next show will be for the draft of 2022 draft. And just keep, go to thecalvindeanshow.com, sign up, and I'll email you guys some newsletters and tell you when our next show is going to be and everything. Thanks for coming in, everyone. Okay, bye-bye.